Oh yeah, like it's categorically why I do not want to be on Spotify, and it's so useless from every angle, like for an artist like me especially. So yeah, I mean the question how to make money, this is just bleeding capitalism, isn't it? Like
Welcome, Fedi Friends, to episode 55 of Fireside Fedi. I'm your host, Ozoned. Fireside Fedi is a show about folks within the Fediverse. If you're hearing this, you are the Fediverse. My guest today is Meljoann. Uh, and before
I
I get into the introduction, I pulled this, as I usually do, pulled it from Meljoann's actual information. So anything that I say afterwards, I'm just reading it from Meljoann, but it's still
Right.
100% true.
It's 100% true. I can vouch for that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wrote it myself.
So Meljoann is an extremely physically attractive Irish multidisciplinary hyperjack arthole and is a creator of weirdo music, video, and writing. I
Yeah.
There's so much there, and I love all of that. But before we begin, Meljoann, how would you like to be addressed?
Yeah, Meljoann is good. Mel, if you want to get super like short, what's
Okay.
the word? Concise.
Yeah. I'll go with
Yeah.
Mel. I'll go with Mel if that's okay. But thank you so much for joining me. I am very excited to have you on.
Hey, it's great to be on. I've
Mel
enjoyed
is
your work.
Thank you. I love your work. Mel has such unique and I'll show some of the videos. So if you're listening to the audio portion, I highly recommend you go check out Mel's stuff because it is very unique. A lot of it is satirical on society, it seems like. And yeah, I really, really enjoy it. Um, but as usual, how did you get to where you're at today?
Wow, that's such a large question, really. How did I get here now? Um, where I'm at, like professionally or creatively or like personally.
Whatever you'd like to go into. It's all about you.
Okay, let's say professionally, I've.
Okay.
How did I get to be like the multi-award winning, super rich,
Yeah.
pop star that I am today?
Yeah.
The answer is if if Spotify hates you, this is what happens.
All right. So
Yeah,
there's Taylor Swift, but really then
yeah,
there's you on top of there. She kind of follows your lead,
yeah.
right?
I feel like I'm morally on top. Like Swifties don't come after me for that, but like yeah, like I'm not a billionaire. If I had billions, I'd give them away. Like so,
You
basically, you know,
Yeah. No, you don't become a billionaire by donating your billions to causes, right? Like it's
what's the point, eh?
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's all I need behind me there, little studio
Yeah,
in a
so what
tiny apartment.
so you have I don't even know what these things are. I mean, I see a
Mm,
laptop where it says
mm.
Mustix, right? Or is it
Yeah,
Mustix?
it's Mustix. Yeah, just doing some viral marketing for my site mustix.com. If you want to visit that,
Mustix.com?
yeah, it's a
I didn't even know that
ghost.
was a thing. I did terrible
It's
research
it.
apparently.
Oh, it's ridiculous. You really should have boned up on
No,
it. It's it's the stupidest website in the world. It's actually a ghost
no.
subscription website under the hood. So if you do want to chuck all your hard-earned cash my way, would be very much appreciated. But there's so much content you can access for free on
Yeah.
mustix.com. Uh,
Okay. Yeah, I'm showing it off now. And
so, oh, thank you.
this really shows off again the uniqueness of the content you create. And you were one of the first people that I found on PeerTube.
Ah,
Um, and that made me fall in love with PeerTube because let's be honest, while your stuff mostly you could put up on YouTube, you're not going to be found on YouTube.
No, no, no. It's algorithms despise me, like they really do. I think you have to be doing kind of what everybody else is doing for that to work at all.
Right?
So,
Or
yeah, I'm a peer tube kind of person.
so outside of the algorithms, well, so you have, wow, I'm going in 100 different places because I'm scrolling through mustix.com.
That's gonna rot your brain. So
I've
maybe
seen way
save that
worse.
for
No,
later.
there's way worse out there. You say it's like one of the worst websites. No, there's so much
Yeah.
this.
Well, it's not 4chan. Like it's.
Yeah. Or what's the other one? 8chan, I think, is like
Ugh.
we're gonna show 4chan how to 4chan. It's like
Yeah.
this is not a good thing in the world. You are not helping society by being worse.
No,
Um,
I'm worse, but like in a funny way. Like, for channers aren't funny. That's their main problem. Like,
no, it's just
no,
mean. It's
yeah,
just
it's not
toxic.
it.
Well, how did you get into music?
Um, just always like from the womb. Like my mother is a um classical guitarist actually, so yeah, I would have absorbed all of that repertoire. Like so I did. Yeah, I started off in classical guitar myself.
So you've loved it
Um,
forever,
yeah,
essentially.
forever. Yeah, and then I found, you know, various kinds of pop music on the old radio and music videos, and I went very wrong in my direction. But yeah, no, I love all sorts, like experimental electronic beats. I love to dance like in a bleeding club. You know what I mean? You know what I'm
Okay.
talking about there.
Well, so but it's you love all kinds of music. It seems like it's not
Mm,
just there are folks that are like, oh, I can't like Taylor Swift. Let's say I can't believe you like Taylor Swift. That's just ridiculous. It's so subjective. You can like what you like, and just because you like one doesn't mean you can't like the other, right? It's not exclusionary.
yeah, yeah,
So
it
you
is.
just
There's something to be learned from all music. Like I think. Uh, but I do, yeah, I do have a weird sort of weirdly for someone so genre agnostic. I do have like quite a purist side. Like when I go for, my folk recordings, I like to go, field recording from 1892 or whatever, like a little
okay.
cylinder. I like to
Yeah.
see. Yeah, I just find it really fascinating how, like the uniqueness of how different cultures approach music, and we have so much in common. Like humanity, we're all just trying to make sounds and communicate,
Yeah.
and the variation. Yeah, that's kind of. That's why I kind of go into purism mode, because I want to hear that diversity and variation before we all started auto tuning ourselves and like trying
Yeah.
to win algorithms and stuff. So I do love that. Yeah, I love ethnomusicologist kind of side as well. Yeah.
Okay. So
Not that
you
anyone
not
would know.
only make music, you kind of study music as well.
Oh yeah, like as a lifestyle.
Really?
Lifelong studier. Yeah, yeah. Totally. Like there's so much interesting stuff in the world. It's ridiculous. Like I can't stop
Right.
putting new things in my brain. It feels really nice.
Well, and that's how you come out on the other side. So you start not knowing of something, and then you come out on the other side and you either like it or you really don't like it, right? And then that leads you further down. But that's how we create new genres. I feel like in the 90s there was an explosion of different kind of genres. Now you listen to the it actually shocks me where I'm at. My kids are listening to music that I had on the 80s and 90s. And it's the standard channels. Like that was when I was growing up, there was the oldies channels, which is what I was expecting I would hit now, and then there's all the new stuff that's
Yeah.
coming out. And it seems like we've kind of at least in the US, flattened all that out. It's like, nah, don't take a risk. Just go with what's new. Taylor Swift
I
has
think,
something
yeah.
out, and is that how it is with you?
I think you're totally right. I think you've identified what's going on in the music business. Like it's really stagnated. There's no like there's this like everyone's excited about like, people's back catalogs and buying ancient stuff, and there's no such thing as artist development anymore. Like even the label
Yeah.
system, like what they do is they wait for someone to go like you know solidly viral, which and then kind of they might give them a go and then just like dump them
Yeah.
after 5 minutes if they don't sell out stadiums immediately or whatever. Like yeah, it's just like everything else. Everything has gone hyper capitalist, like, and that's why olive oil is like £8. It's just like
And olive oil, you don't even know whether it's real olive oil or not. Like speaking of that, and that's the same thing with the music. You don't know what is like people, as you said, if you don't kind of take off immediately from that viral following, you don't have an opportunity to really grow, it seems, anymore.
yeah. Well, I haven't seen it. Like if you look at festival headliners and stuff, it's all people from when I was a nipper. Like it's just oldies. Like there's very very few people who seem to be breaking through. Like
Yeah.
there's no one's interested in finding new music. Like I that's what I'm really excited about. Like the potential for on the Fediverse for music discovery, just opening it out for people who are actually just nerds like me who are interested in finding like new sounds and exploring people's art, instead of
Yeah.
even but sticking on Spotify for your next wallpaper music in the
Well,
background while you study or whatever.
and for them to tell you, right?
Yeah.
Like, here's the ad for the next. You like this thing, you'll like this other thing.
Uh,
That's I always enjoyed Pandora, and that's usually the main way I listen to things because it gives me a
ah,
radio of people that I've not heard before.
yeah.
Um, but I don't know if you know Ms. Kirsten.
Yes. The
Yeah.
indie beat. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was talking to her and she made an excellent point of on the indie beat and through bandwagon, like they're not going to do any kind of algorithm at all, even a recommend. If you like this you might like this, because the best way to find new music you like is actually from people who share the same genre as you. And I think
Yeah.
that's a profound point that 30 years ago, the way that you found new artists that weren't on, the hot list was through your friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that's it. And for myself, it was through the public library and stuff.
Really?
Just finding for just kind of and books. Find it for stuff that they wouldn't play on the radio growing up. I would kind of do you know what was a great? Now this is a bit strange, but
Yeah.
I was obsessed with Michael Jackson as a kid, and I got his autobiography. Like it was the 80s, so don't judge me. Everyone got
No, no,
his.
no, no, no.
Yeah,
It
you know what? He's like
well, no, but
proper. It's proper music. Like it's really. But anyway, like my point is, I had to go into that autobiography and find out why. How does this music come to exist? Like how is it so
yes,
good? And then I was like, all right, someone called James Brown, someone called Ray Charles, like, and I was I could,
dude.
go to the bleeding library and find these things or like buy a tape because I knew it was going to be good and it was fucking really good. And
Yeah.
like that's how we did it. Like and just going to the library, finding like field recordings and stuff, or studying, nerding up.
No, you and that's while I've never studied music at that level. When I was trying to become a Linux systems administrator, it was when
Mm.
I saw Linux, I saw freedom. It was mine. I can do whatever I want, which meant that I could break things. And I did the same thing. I would just go find a binary. I'd look up the man page. Oh, it references this other thing. What is that?
Mm.
Let's go check. And like that
Yeah.
is that is amazing passion. And to regardless of what happened with Michael Jackson, right? It's interesting because growing up, he was, he's the king of pop. He was the
Mm.
Taylor Swift of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And then all the crazy shit happened. And now my kids love him. Like they don't know any of that.
Oh,
They just love the music and they get excited when they hear Michael Jackson on because it's
oh,
incredible
it's,
music. He was,
yeah,
I mean,
it's,
he was amazing. And that is brilliant that you want to find his inspirations,
mm.
right?
I mean, it's, yeah, I mean, Irish radio of the time wasn't playing James Brown, like, and yeah,
I
I
don't.
mean, there were like it started. I think when in my teens when I was allowed to stay up late and listen to the radio, like there was a few good music video shows and radio shows that played stuff where I could like write down, oh, what's this, writing down John Coltrane, listen to
Oh yeah.
it's like that's how we found it, and that's how we found out about this stuff, and that gives you a whole new rabbit hole, like just through direct listening. Like that's I feel we don't have enough opportunities for like listening to really diverse stuff and finding out about things that aren't in your immediate locale.
Right. And we've lost that. Like we
Yeah.
have access to infinite information compared to
Mm-hmm.
your local library. And
This is
yet,
how the internet used to be. Yeah.
right.
Yeah, you could just do internet search used to work. So I sound ancient now, but yeah, like
Right. We are
it's
so old.
we're
It
so old that we remember when like google.com was actually functional, that you could
right.
like put in Lewis walking songs or something and find the actual stuff instead of just buy Lewis walking songs on amazon.com, like just absolute slop you know
I it's and that's the end goal with everything, right? Is how do I get paid to do it? It's
yeah.
not I want to do it and can I get paid? And I think
Mm-hmm.
there is the distinction. I've tried to talk to a lot of YouTubers about invest in yourself, own your platform. You can also stick your stuff on YouTube, but don't
Mm-hmm.
let them control you. And the primary question is, how do I make money?
Mm-hmm.
I, figure it out. Make money. We're all trying to figure it out together. Let's figure it out. Let's not let Google be the only one that trickles down pennies or
Mm-hmm.
Spotify. What was it?
Yeah.
Something like 0.008 of a penny per play or something like that on Spotify?
Oh yeah, it's
Let me
basically,
look it
yeah, I
up.
had my music up for 10 years, and uh just after 10 years I got like the 20 quid minimum threshold back. Yay, you know
Congrats.
thanks a million. There's no point, like I've pulled, well, because after the whole murder machines incident with Daniel Ek, funding like bleeding AI, so-called AI drones and stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
I pulled everything off Spotify. It's still on the other streamers, but
Oh, that's
I don't
right.
know.
Okay, yes, because you're talking about there's an executive or the CEO, right, of Spotify that is
Yeah,
investing in is it Palantir or something like that, right?
yeah. Just but like there was so much. I never. I never wanted it on there. Like there was so much stuff before that, like
Right?
just giving Joe Rogan millions and millions of dollars and stuff for to spread his weird little. Ugh, anyway, like, don't like Spotify. Don't want anything to do with
But
it. It's
and
absolute
everyone
shit.
tells you have to be there, right?
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I've
yeah.
I've gotten that. You and I were talking before this at like this audio podcast. Like it is hosted by Castopod, which
Ah,
fortunately Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Google, like all of those are able to connect to it via RSS. So
mm,
if they decide to take me down, my stuff is still there. But
yeah.
we have given all this power and all this control to these platforms, and we just have to be there. I got a tattoo, and my tattoo artist was like, "Yeah, I'm on Instagram." I was like, "I don't use Instagram." She's like, "You're so sweet." She's like, "I have to be there." And it's like that's
I
gross, man.
Yeah, it's so confusing when a lot of people are just used to it, I suppose, and I think from their point of view, they've built up these networks of friends for what, like over a decade now, like what, like 2 decades worth of friends and
I
networks there. And it's, I know it's hard to leave that behind, but
I was in
Jesus, you know.
college when Facebook really started taking off because I
Mm.
was on Facebook when it was only within your own college. And
Mm.
that was 2003.
Yeah, so we're
So
talking over
over
20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
My kids literally will grow up in a world if we keep going like this where they don't know there's a life outside of Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and that scares the shit out of me, to be honest.
Mm. Mm.
And yeah, so Wordsmith pointed out that you have a website and you can look at your thoughts on
Yeah.
Spotify, Hellscape deleting Spotify, and you have a whole post here about it.
Oh yeah, like it's categorically why I do not want to be on Spotify. And it's so useless from every angle, like for an artist like me especially. So yeah, I mean, the question how to make money, this is just bleeding capitalism, isn't it? Like
Right?
there's no good answers, but I think it's not, for the time being, when there's no universal basic income, which there might be at some point. um for the time being, we have to find some way of doing this outside of big tech platforms, I think. So
Yeah.
mustix.com is one like example of that, where I can self-host Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, is it, what's happening now anyway is our artists are told to funnel their fans to
Right.
platforms to get paid. So why don't I just funnel the large number of people that are interested in it to, sites that
Yeah.
I'm
And
self-hosting? Why not?
you're not, that's interesting thing. Like if you created a community, which
Mm.
you created that community, right? And then
Yeah.
you're bringing them into an environment where the platform is who benefits more
Yeah, and they
directly.
all tell you that. Like it's hard. I found myself kind of going along with it for years, just because this is how to, all these music industry experts going like, you know this is how to win at, life, and you've got to, post 3 times a day, and you've got to do all this absolute bullshit, and you've got to, like, I've been told, was like so many times with people with straight face, like, you have to funnel people to your Spotify page. That's the, like, even if you do, it
Why?
doesn't make a difference. Like, they think it's gonna you're going to catch the algorithm somehow, if you
See,
get 20 pre-saves. Like,
that's
no, like,
but
it
that's
just
the
doesn't
thing.
work.
You're not going to stand out above the cacophony of everything else. And also, you don't even know how the algorithm works.
Well, they keep changing it all the time as well, and it's just a
Right?
black box of unaccountability, like. So yeah, like, as I
That's
explain in my blog post, like, one common reason that we're given for why our content, our music, art, doesn't go viral instantly, it's because it's shit. Like, we are told that's why. You just make better
yeah.
content.
Yeah, it's do better.
Kind of not, but then, like, I am in an extremely privileged and lucky position that
Mm-hmm.
some, like, a pitchfork writer found my stuff independently. Like, I've been able to work with radio pluggers that meant my stuff has got played on BBC Six Music and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, kind of so I could say, like, with a semi-straight face, that my stuff is critically acclaimed. So it's not shit. Like, by
No.
any, you know what I mean? Like, they're trying to. It's so strange. I remember, talking to one of these kind of experts over Zoom, like that. Sometimes you get a bit of mentorship with a grant or something like that. So he was, he was going through the whole thing. I could see him like going for the your music. Sorry, your music is just a bit shit kind of thing. And I was like, well, Pitchfork didn't think so. I was able to bring that to. It was like, yeah. I was
So
like,
what's
it's so stupid. Like,
what is
it's
Pitchfork?
also what is Pitchfork? It's a, it's like well, I think okay, music websites have kind of diminished in um, their power now that nobody goes to websites anymore, but they're fairly, you know, big. Unfortunately, they fired half their staff and shit like this, but all this kind of, you know, just
It,
general, the world is getting worse kind of stuff.
no, but the whole
But
idea of art in general, it's completely subjective, right?
yeah,
It is
exactly. Yeah.
there
I mean, I
there
don't, I think reading reviews is like, for me as a music lover, like reading reviews, you do learn more about the reviewer and their personality and likes and dislikes than the music a lot of the time, which
that's an
is,
excellent point.
you can kind of get an idea, is this reviewer kind of like me in, temperament or taste or any, or what are they,
Mm-hmm.
referencing, what are they comparing it to? So that it's only, yeah, it's to me like reading, I do like music writing, but yeah, it's very much from that sort of lens that you recognize that it's so subjective. You've got to bring your own critical eye to the critical review, you know.
Yes. No, no, no. I wholly agree with you. And if it's something that you've never heard of before or
Mm.
listened to or seen, it's
Mm-hmm.
going to really confuse you, I guess. Again, there's another one, there's another person on Owncast that they make you I don't know the kind of music. They make their own music, but then it always has like a static in the background.
Ah.
I cannot listen to that. It's just
Mm-hmm.
too chaotic for me, but they have a lot of people that enjoy listening to their music. It's like, great. Why should you be ranked less than anyone else? Right?
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of the major point that I feel is that we again, if something gets viral somewhere else and makes its way here and starts trending or whatever, that's when people take notice. The algorithms have gotten to the point where they're useless. They're worse than useless because you actually can't find unique stuff that you really want, and even if you can, it can change tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I just don't use them anymore at all. Yeah. I think
So
I've got my Fediverse feed to very very nice proportions. I've got a lot of interesting stuff coming up there with other people's music that I follow and stuff they
okay.
recommend, and as well RSS feeds. Let's not forget about, like, blogs still exist, and
Yes.
I've got loads. I've got like something like 5,000 unread articles now to pour through. But
So
yeah.
have you ever read or seen Foundation?
Mhm. Yeah.
I originally, when I started reading that, and I had the idea that where they talk about, society is actually in downfall because it became stagnant. It's like there's no
Mhm.
way that this could happen. And then I started noticing like
Uh,
music, and again on the radio where it's stuff that I had when I was a kid.
mm,
And then you make it so that the technology, you don't learn it, you just know how to maintain it, kind of a thing, which is, I'm in IT. No one knows how to do any of this shit anymore. And when
mm,
something breaks, you're like, where is it broken? And everyone searches around. You have to be on a 15-hour call for someone to make a decision. And it's like, holy shit, that's actually prophetic. Like, it can happen.
yeah. It's fairly scary. Like, it's we're talking about human knowledge. There has to be human brains like that contain this knowledge. Otherwise, it could be lost. Like, it's, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why everyone should be poking around with Linux. I've got Ubuntu Studio there.
Do you?
It's just stuff that little bit of effort is kind of worth it. It keeps your brain active.
Oh yeah. No, I wholly agree. I like
Mm.
those kind of puzzles and digging into those kinds of things. But without the algorithms, without Spotify, without the big platforms, how
Mm.
do new folks find you? And I'm not saying those are the only way. They're not. But that's one of the things that we are all trying to figure out on the
Yeah.
open social web is how do we actually find each other? And you have, what was it called? You basically have a list like, hey, if you like me, you'll like these other things.
Ah, okay. Is it just my blog list or something? Is it or
Blog roll is what it's called.
blog
That's
roll?
what,
Yeah.
how do you think new users, what would be the best way for a new person to find you?
God, I don't. This is what we're thinking. There's a lot of us on the Fediverse music scene. We're just constantly trying to think ourselves out of this hole. Like maybe it's impossible, but I think it's got potential. We're doing something I'm excited about talking about Ms. Kirsten. So there's the Indie Beat Radio.
Yeah.
Uh, there's going to be the Indie Beat TV with
Mm-hmm.
like a music videos, sort of an MTV replacement that actually plays music videos, which is I know it's like radical idea, but
That's
like apparently
crazy.
music videos don't make money for I don't know what it is, but that's
No, no,
why
no. It's a different
Apple hates
genre.
them.
They would rather have people lying and yelling and screaming at each other because that keeps people watching. Sure, it was revolutionary at the time, but we've moved on since then,
Mm,
which
absolutely.
I'm very much a
Reality
cynic.
TV.
Right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think that's a for me. Like growing up, music videos was a great way to discover new stuff. And
Yeah.
that potentially could still be uh, a way for people to find things with kind of
Oh, wow, that was really loud.
shows that have interesting stuff that you're not going to find anywhere else. Like, um,
Sorry, I was trying to queue up one of your videos. So you have a peer to.
yes,
Sorry. And you're because we're talking about music videos.
yeah.
I love secrets.
Oh, yeah.
You're so I have a million places I want to go with all of this, but how did you get into so obviously MTV had a big effect on you because you make music videos. You could have just stuck with
Mm.
making regular music, right? But you star in your own videos, like it seems like everyone. I'm
Yeah,
assuming that you kind of edit it all together and you do your own makeup and clothes
yeah.
and stuff.
It's all me. Like they're the base. I refer to them as elaborate selfies. I just what they
Elaborate
are.
selfie. Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I just love the music video format. Like if you want some other stuff on the PeerTube instance that I installed called Gravitons, tv.gravitons.org. You should watch Roberta Fedora's music videos as well because they're amazing.
So you did set up gravitons.
I did, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. I thought so. I wasn't going to say that because I wasn't wholly sure, but it seemed like
Mm.
you run gravitons because I've
Yeah,
been a,
it's for my collective. Like I live in Brighton, and I'm part of the Spirit of Gravity collective, which run like monthly experimental music nights. So I set this up with help from the Arts Council of England. I got the funding to actually set up this Fediverse server with Owncast, PeerTube, GoToSocial, like just loads of fun things. Calendars like Gancio. But yeah, um, I think yeah, I did all the nerdy stuff, and um,
but someone
there's a
has
few other
to.
people helping out as well. Like Jim, remember Glaciers? He does. He's helping out with the Gravitons Festival this year. It's going to start the end of this month. We're going to have loads of experimental streams and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have Roberta Fedora Mover on, and yeah, I don't have any audio on right now because I think it. I need to figure out how to do OBS where the guest is separate from the background audio because I want to play your stuff, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Um, but at what point were you like, okay, so I have the music, I need to get into. I want to create a music video. Like, what
Mhm.
age did you start doing music videos to your music?
Quite late. Like it was hard for me. Like I absolutely hated being photographed and all this kind of stuff,
Yeah.
which for most of my life. And then yeah, I just wanted. I collaborated then for my first album. There's back in Dublin an artist called Lisa Crown from A4 Sounds Studios made all these great puppets and stuff. That's for my song So Academic, if you want to look at it. They're so cute. And yeah, then after that, like I think when it came to my second album, which was like a decade later because of how shit the industry is. Um,
No, but I
I
like I like you turned that around because it's not you that's shit, it's them.
no, like I mean, I was solidly working that whole 10 years. I was, it takes me maybe 4 or 5. Well, do you know what? I made 2 albums in 5 years, and then for the other 5 years, I was learning cinematography from scratch. Like I had
Oh wow.
yeah, I just taught myself off YouTube and stuff, and then after that in 2020, I got some Arts Council funding to make those 5 videos for my album HR. So that was like the first time I actually had money to make the videos. um, so that was great. Yeah,
So it
without arts funding, I'd be fucked. Like, I'm not independently wealthy, and I think those are the only kinds of people that are still making art without grants.
no, and that's again. So I think Wordsmith actually said it summed it up by just quoting you. And so I just taught myself cinematography from scratch. That's
Oh,
and
that makes me sound like really amazing, actually.
you
I should.
are.
Hmm,
These are
maybe, yeah.
so good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you
I
very
mean,
much. Yeah, I think so, which is why I'm really confused by being absolutely poor.
well,
Like,
this is so you're and I know we were talking about it earlier. You're not MTV during the day. Like you don't
you talking about
the
day jobs?
no, like
No.
MTV during the day, right? Back when they played music videos, they would only play like the
Yeah, yeah,
popular
yeah,
hits and
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
right? But
I'd be
MTV at night
150.
had
Yeah,
all kinds of unique, like when I was a kid, you stay up 11 o'clock or whatever, and then they
yeah.
have on very experimental, unique stuff. And sometimes it, makes its way through the regular MTV. And the fact that these videos look so well professionally done, and you just
Ah,
taught yourself cinematography. Yeah, so Wordsmith said nighttime MTV was wild. Yeah, it was
yeah.
just all kinds of. I mean, we got Aeon Flux out of it, right? Like we got the Max. Like it was just weird, wild, artsy stuff, and it was great. And you don't. Where can you go to get that now? Well, apparently
Mm.
PeerTube. That's the only place.
PeerTube is the only place left. Yeah, the
Yeah,
only place. Yeah, I remember 120 minutes, and I think Limebar mentioned that in his post about on nham.co.uk about D&D Beach TV. Yeah, that's and as well in Ireland we had No Disco at night, and that was an amazing music video program. That's how I heard of
oh,
Chibo Matto and things that like you're never going to hear that on the radio. And yeah, it's
right.
like really cool trip hop stuff that wasn't getting played, and yeah.
So what how would you define your music videos? When we opened, I said a lot of your stuff kind of comes off as like satirical on society. Again, the one that I like the most is secrets. Um, and they're accessible too. Like it's not like static in your music, right? Like it sounds like you could have it on the radio, but it is not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's very unique that it wouldn't be on the standard radio here. Of course, nothing is anymore, it seems like. Um,
Yeah.
but do you have inspirations or do you have focus which you're kind of targeting?
Visually or
Both.
for.
Yeah,
Hmm.
whatever you want.
Oh, you know, like the influences are just so such a long list to be here all day, kind of. But
Right.
yeah, for visual stuff, I really like horror as a genre, and it probably comes across,
Okay.
especially like vintage horror, like you know, your Hammer, your Giallo. It's there's a director called Anna Biller who I love, who's really like looking at those old that you know films from the 60s 70s through a really feminist lens, and I just fucking love like that's exactly the way I watch those films as well, just thinking Jesus Christ, like so that's really, yeah, I love that kind of thing. What else? I love comedy, like alternative comedy. um
Yes.
yeah, Teak Notaro is my fave at the moment, and Mae Martin I love. Yeah, and yeah, what else? Uh, God, visually, there's just so much. Like I grew up in the '80s, and everything was so like garish, like design wise, and I love that
Yeah.
aesthetic. '80s and '90s,
We
like
had zebra
Secrets.
pants.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I love that kind of stuff. I think yeah, Secrets was inspired by you know those that like trauma porn leading. Do you remember those talk shows they used to like? You had Jerry
Jerry
Springer
Springer.
and like Ricky Lake and all these kind of things.
Yeah.
I actually, yeah, I recorded a real talk show alongside that video. I don't know if you saw that.
I
It's only
did. Yeah.
it's only available to Mustic subscribers because it's so disgusting what transpired in that talk show.
So what
So
how long did that take you to make? Just secrets.
just secrets. Well, I recorded the talk show at the same time. Um, it was, I think that one was a 3 day shoot. As you can see, it's a lot of green screen. But that's like all in my tiny. Oh, this flat we've moved into is even tinier, but somehow it feels bigger. But no, it's actually smaller. Yeah, so like just fitting green screen, lights, camera, and just trying not to. Do you know what? Like I spent half my life, like say if my hand goes out a shot, and
Oh
I
yeah.
yeah, just kind of trying to trying to rotoscope or whatever the word is, my hand back into the green screen frame and stuff like that is. I love,
That's
yeah, but that's the only reason why I'd like a bigger flat. Otherwise, it's actually lovely to not have to clean and a whole place. Like, yeah, purely for
so
green screen.
it took you 3 days to shoot. How long did it take you to edit it together?
Um, I think yeah, it usually it takes me a, a month or two to edit,
That's yeah.
depending on how complicated the edit is. So yeah, I've kind of got it down now. I've done a lot of music videos, and I know I can block some time to do it. And if I don't have a grant, it'll take me about 5 times as long to do anything. So
But
I'm hoping,
you have like props and stuff too. At one point you have a
yeah,
cereal box with you on it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I love that. I've got that somewhere. So might offer it as a prize to Mustic subscribers at some
There
point.
you go.
It is. Yeah, no, that's because I had an arts grant to make that video, so I had a little budget. I could go to the printer and get stuff printed. Like I can't. I literally like you know if you have a full-time job, you maybe take it for granted that you can. But then you've got no time to make your projects that you
Yes.
want to make. But so
Right.
it's like a constant trade-off. But I've
Yeah.
got a part-time job at the moment, so it's like yeah, I just feel all my work is compressed into a few days, and it's yeah, I feel like I'm getting zero rest at the moment. It's not good.
Oh yeah,
True.
no. Yes, please take care of
Mm,
yourself. Do you
mm,
do you have stuff that
me
you're
too.
working on right now or things that you're planning on doing?
Yeah, well, right now it's all about. I was commissioned to do this 360 surround AV show. So I'm gonna. It's like it's just across the road. It's a venue called the Old Market, and they have this like this program for immersive art. And yeah, I got to have a few like tech development days and like nerd around with the engineers and see what can be done.
How
So
do
I've been
they
doing.
how do people watch it then if it's 360, like is it for VR
Uh,
headsets?
this one won't be streamed. You got to go come to Brighton to see to see that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, um, yeah, we'll see. It's just yeah, it's exciting to do. So surround audio is really interesting as well. This one
Oh,
will only
it's
be quadraphonic, but I did have a go on like a rig, like it's a proper surround rig that they rented.
okay.
So that's yeah, it's just the possibilities of that.
I've never even heard of anything like that. Again, I'm
Oh,
not I mean, I'm not a musician, I'm not into audio. I can't carry a tune at all. Um, so we come from very different backgrounds there. Yeah, because when you said it was an immersive 360, I was thinking like video, but you're just
yeah,
talking about playing with sound coming from any direction around a person. Ooh, that'd be creepy. That'd be weird.
yeah. It's interesting. Like I trying to see how it would work with a microphone. Probably not very well, but like for feedback and stuff. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
just the sound design possibilities are really exciting actually. And as for like the 360 video, I can place a person in my virtual environment that I've made with Unreal Engine and stuff. It's sort of yeah, it's
So you
really.
also know Unreal Engine?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I had to make a good few of my backgrounds, and then like I can't afford to go out to like a desert and shoot shoot my video. I have to
What?
make it another different
That's
way.
no, you just fly to San Francisco, right? You just fly
Oh
around the
man.
world whenever you need to be somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's get the private jet on the go.
Right?
But yeah,
You know T Swift. She'll hook you up,
T
I'm sure.
Swift will put me up. Yeah, I'm sure. Just give her a DM.
Right? Uh, so what kind of content do people see on Mustix?
Content. Now, this is a word I actually despise. Now I know I'm probably in the minority there, but
No, so I've struggled with saying that because this
yeah,
show is when people, it's like, this is my content. I hate that. I hate saying content because it
yeah, yeah.
just washes out
Everyone uses
any bit
it.
of creativity.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's yeah. So like conversations become content, and like it's a very much
Right.
of a commodification of like natural human things like art and you know
Yeah.
talking and just like communication. Um, but yeah, and so uh, it's very much a comment on the contentification of art. I think Mustix is so you can find my content there. It can be yeah, it's mostly ads and ads for wellness products, um, ads for ads,
That's
advertising.
yeah, it's oh.
Advertising inception.
I mean, we joke about that. Like you say that, and actually it's a thing, right? Like I've gone down the road and seen a billboard. It's like advertise here. They're literally advertising for advertising. Yeah, it's but this is
Yeah.
so mustix.com has like your, as you said, like your talk show.
That's right. Yeah, I think one of the main actual things that you would get as a Mustix subscriber is all of my music. I give downloads. I could give Bandcamp download codes. So you're not only getting bullshit, like you're getting actual music as well.
But you also have a fair camp.
I do, yeah. So technically, you can get it for free on Faircamp anyway if you want to be a little bit naughty. But I mean, I do understand. Like, I can't afford to buy music,
Yeah.
So I really appreciate it when people say, please take it for free. And I do want people to take it for free if they can't afford it. So it's good to have a Faircamp.
And that's okay.
So
And they,
people can bypass the
they
yeah.
enjoy it and they can support you directly.
Oh yeah, like at any
Hopefully.
like telling your friends about it, like all these things are direct artist support. Like it doesn't have to be financial all the time. Although I do appreciate it if you are rich, like just throw some my way.
I won't say no, right? Is it's
I won't say no. Yeah, I won't
yeah.
refuse it. Like I'll put it to good use,
Can't.
making content for you.
Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can play this. I don't know. I don't know, folks. I don't think anyone can hear that.
Uh,
Hang on.
what are you trying to
Trying to
play?
figure out because I want folks to hear your music, but I can't.
Do you
Oh,
ever edit it afterwards and?
I'm terrible at editing.
Oh, well, it
I didn't
takes
just teach
forever.
cinematography to myself. Okay, there it
Sure, yeah,
goes.
you can stick a
I can
link.
turn that down.
People can click it if they're interested. I mean, who wouldn't be interested? Like, it's just
It's so much louder to
I'm
me
I'm
than.
being I'm at my most fascinating here. So
Oh, sorry, I missed it. I'm trying to play. Try to
you're
play
over
the
there
music, and
multitasking,
it's so
and I'm
loud in my head. I can't hear anything. But
um
then on the stream, it's not loud. I need to figure it out because I want to show off your stuff. Everyone, though, you can go find it on faircam.meljoann.com, or you can go
mhm,
to tv.gravitons.org, which I'll have all the links and stuff like that. And then, of course,
yeah,
Mustix and Meljoann.com. Oh, you got to, ooh, fancy.
yes. I have so
Wow.
many websites. I love making websites.
You just got to collect all kinds of different. Do you have like a million different domain names too of things that you were going to do
I
someday?
would, that's a dangerous. Like, if I had any money, that's what I would do with it. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think anyone that's setting up their own stuff, especially in the Fediverse, right? Because you're like,
Mm.
oh, I'm gonna run this and then I'm gonna run that and I'm gonna run this other thing. And it's no, no, reel it in. It's okay. You actually have to eat this week. So do you have any so you had the 360 thing. Do you have any music videos you're doing or any songs that you're releasing soon? Another album? I know
I
you
think the
have
next thing for me, yeah, it's been
three.
absolutely intense. Like between day jobs and grant applications, it's literally been like just ridiculous. Yeah, but I was playing gigs as well. Before, yeah, but I only released the last
Oh.
album in March, so I'm giving myself a
Oh, okay.
little bit of time. Yeah, my
Squick.
album Status was out in March 25.
Oh,
But
Status. Okay.
yeah, I
So was
think next for me
Squick your
is
first one?
Quick was, yeah, that was my first one in 2010.
And
Back
then
when the world was
HR and
new and
now
fresh. And
Status.
yeah,
Or as we say in the US, status.
status, yeah, status.
I
I don't know
have
which
to
it was.
I have to ask. HR.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The cover of HR, I'm assuming is you. So just to tell our audio listeners, it is a nude person bent over. We can't really see anything other than that it's a nude person with a red wig on. And it's
Hmm.
HR.
Yeah, this is you possibly can't see that that person has got no face. It's just pink wool.
It's right, yeah.
Yeah, so this is my mask that I made for a lot of the characters on those videos. It's a kind of recurring character, but
Okay.
yeah, it
What
represents a
is
lot of things to me.
what is so that one really stands out to me. HR, and then it's person, just sitting there naked without a face.
Mm.
what inspired you to do that? What is the message you're trying to come out with that? If any, maybe you don't have one.
And no, there's always like deep, weighty thoughts behind everything I do.
All
But
right.
no, like I think if you think of HR, like human resources,
Right.
pretty
Yep.
disgusting concept and term as a corporate sort of buzzword. So yeah, that was a lot of the songs on that was they were inspired by working in a real office where I actually had to sit down in a human resources uh, office.
You you saw the misery
I
of
saw them,
corporate.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, like the people you're working with are often lovely. It's just the structure, the structurally,
Mm-hmm.
your time and life mean nothing. Like it's
Yeah.
just pure boredom and mind numbing, you know. And I think I tried to zoom out in the album to like to the larger
Yeah.
uh, society, like just capitalism and how like neo-colonialism and how we're expected to just go along with this and like our
You
bodies are not our own, like we perform these actions for to survive like we have to,
right?
there's no choice. Yeah, and
You
so
don't you
that's
don't
just
do it
sits
because you
really
enjoy it
badly with me.
usually.
No. It's imagine, like, do you know, in an interview when they ask you why do you want to work here, like imagine being honest. Like, I don't.
Because I need to fucking eat. Why are you asking me that stupid question?
Yeah,
No,
but
and I
that's
think
like,
I think it's again the album cover really stands out to me because again we see corporate America pitches
mm,
HR as your friend, the one to go to, the one that will help you, and
yeah.
in reality they are there to protect the company. They are there to not even make sure you're happy, but make sure that something isn't putting the company in danger somewhere else.
Yeah. You're
And
just
it's
reduced to the function that you perform for the company. Like
yeah,
that's all it is.
no,
Yeah, it's a
and
human meat stock.
and that's what it is, right? I remember so at the company I'm at currently, my manager it was a whole crazy series of events where I lost my lead. She had a heart attack. And then the other person that became lead, I kind of was hired on to work with them. She
Mhm.
left the group because of management. And then the manager was like, okay, you're going to take on this whole thing. And I had a panic attack live and I like on the call with him. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not ready for that. I can't do that. These people had 20 years experience. I have 6 months. And it was so bad that my doctor actually told me that she would to sign off on like 2 weeks for me to be out. So I was out for 2 weeks and I collected myself and I was good. As soon as I got back, they had me written up. And I had to go talk to HR and they said that I was written up because I told them no, I wasn't going to do my job. And I'm like, that's not the story. And they're like, well, this is how it is.
Mm.
It's like, what the shit? Yeah.
Yeah.
HR is not your friend.
No. That's it. It's so, yeah. It's such a weirdly materialist, reduction, reductive sort of approach to life. Right? Mental
Yeah.
health isn't real, obviously. Like
Oh yeah.
it
No,
can't
that's
be measured in dollars, so it's not real. Like it
yeah.
doesn't exist. Like yeah,
Yeah. You're a broken cog in the machine. Get back in line. We'll keep berating you until you improve.
yeah. That's it in a nutshell. Yeah.
So what is the best way that folks can help you out?
I'd love it if you just kind of had a listen, had a poke around, see if you like it. If you do, great. Like tell more people. If you don't, fuck off. Like, but just leave it alone.
Well,
Don't
I
tell me
think
about it.
right, exactly. That's one unless you have constructive criticism. I would assume, but even
Mm.
then that is hard in an art like this. Like you went for a specific style for something, but
Yeah.
we,
Well,
we all we all
yeah.
think that we need to be as loud as possible about, oh, your music is shit. Oh, thank you. Like, just keep it to yourself. You don't have to share everything.
Yeah. Like I can't imagine doing that. Like I can't imagine just berating
Uh,
someone on the internet because
yeah, right?
I didn't like the free stuff that they gave me. I think free software developers get that all the time as well.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So,
Fix
just some
this.
people are quite strange.
Oh,
Like strange in a bad way, not strange in a good way, like us.
no, and I don't, the only thing I can think is everyone thinks that they're the influencer. I was reading patch
Yeah.
notes for a game earlier today, and the first couple of people were bitching about how this isn't in there, and this isn't in there, and this isn't in there. And
Mm.
the narcissism of that to me is just insane.
Uh,
Uh, yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, well, now for the real reason I asked Mill here is to give them the opportunity to win a prize of a lifetime.
Oh yes.
Our prize today is the downfall of capitalism so that you don't have to reserve all your rights to your content.
Lovely, lovely. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Thought about buying you Spotify, but you already have Faircamp, which is superior, right? So who needs that?
Yeah.
Are you ready for the quiz?
Yes.
All right. Favorite movie and why is it Spaceballs?
It's Spaceballs.
Is it really?
No.
Oh.
Yes. No, like
Wait,
it,
wait, what?
I don't even know anymore. You're confusing me. I just really want the downfall of capitalism. Do I win? Did I say yes? Love Spaceballs.
What
Is
is
that
your?
the one with the cartoons, like the
Oh God,
baseball guys and the like not
no,
baseball, basketball guys and the Looney Tunes
no.
guys?
Oh,
No? Michael Jordan and people like that.
That's
No?
Space Jam.
Space Jam. Oh right, Spaceballs. I have no idea what Spaceballs. Oh no, hold on, is that Mel
Mel
what's his name?
Brooks.
Mel Brooks.
Yes.
Okay, right. Yes, I do like Mel Brooks.
What is your favorite movie if you have one?
I'm partial to The Wicker Man, 1970, whatever.
Oh
Mm,
wow.
yeah. Well, I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I've rewatched it a few times. Like it's something really haunting about the vibe of it that I keep going back to.
Yeah, you
And
really
it's very
like.
much like, yeah, it's like the feel of that sort of resurgence of neo-paganism in the folk revival that I just really like. I like that era.
I've never seen it. I know it's a horror, right?
Mm, yes, I like a horror.
Yeah, I've never. Yeah, I've heard that it's kind of intense.
Yeah, yeah. It's also quite funny. You get to see like Christopher Lee like hamming it up. Somebody's the like it's just brilliant. Like he's so
Oh, let me
he's so
see if
funny.
because Paul Giovanni wrote the score, but I think that's a different Paul Giovanni than the actor. I would
Mm.
assume. Anyway, yeah, I'll
Yeah,
have to watch that. I've
or
never
is
actually
nice.
watched
Yeah.
it before. Okay,
Yeah.
next question. Cole Cannon, Irish apple cake or soda bread?
Cool Cannon is a bit gross. Like,
Is it?
I just don't. Yeah, it's pretty boring.
I've never
Soda bread
had
is
it.
nice, depending on what you put in it.
Soda bread? Okay.
Soda bread is nice. No, but apple. What was it? Apple
Irish apple cake.
Irish apple cake. Well, yeah, my mum makes a nice. My auntie makes a nice apple tart. I mean, Americans have apple pie, don't they? It's kind of the same thing, isn't it?
I don't, well, I looked at
What's
the
Irish?
picture of Irish apple cake and it looked pretty significantly different.
Oh, is it a spongy thing with apple in it? I've had
No, it
that as
actually looked
well.
like a flake. You're not
I've
familiar
never
with
heard of
it.
it. Like, it can't be
Okay.
that Irish. Like,
This is this is the internet search helping me find things that you don't like and you've never heard of. That's perfect.
I do. Yeah, no, I like cakes and I like apples. So I was gonna say
There you
that one,
go.
even though I don't know what it is.
Okay. That sounds fair. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Audio, print, or video?
Oh, that's impossible. I have to have all three. Like I love reading and books and writing and everything. Yes, all three. No compromises.
No. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. She's just bucking the quiz.
So you cannot pick. It's so cruel.
All right. Okay. I love that answer. Okay. Next question is, what does an alternate universe Mel do?
Ooh, it's always some kind of cybernetic sort of, yeah, like you can like jump really high and sort of a little backpack, like embedded into my arse, like a jetpack embedded into my arse, so I can like fly and stuff.
I just
Basically, yeah, sort of.
I just like how you said it's embedded into your arse. Like
Yeah, that's what I mean. It'd be a natural place to put it if you think
that's
of it,
fair.
because
Yeah.
mine is quite bulbous, so there is a bit of like sort of there's space underneath to
There's
propel
some room
yourself
in there
upwards.
to
You wouldn't have to
What
tuck your
happens if
legs up or
what
anything.
happens if you sit down though?
You just have to be careful not to trigger it, like when you sit down, like you destroy
That's
the furniture, wouldn't you?
that's way better than what I have. But I reached out to an alternate universe Mel. I have an alternate universe phone here. It took the shape of a um, ceramic Minecraft pig
Oh,
that's
so
partially
Minecraft.
painted by my
Right.
child.
No.
Um, and when I reached out to the alternate universe Mel, uh, they said that they're a multidisciplinary hyperjack Arthole. Their tagline is, "When you need everything done faster than a jackrabbit on espresso." Mel can sign a child's cast while jackhammering the foundation of Parliament, while also simultaneously baking a 16-tier cake in the shape of a business org's chart. It's interesting.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that Mel
She
is
sounds
impressive.
pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah. Should
They
meet
can
her
barely
sometime.
bake like in real life. This auto, I think they can I invite that Mel here to bake me that cake?
Yeah, sure. Here,
Okay.
I'll send this to you. It changes week to week though. So if it doesn't get there this week, if it gets there next week or the week after, it'll arrive. It'll just look like something different. So every single item, every single piece of mail that you get, you're going to have to check to see if it
I'll
worked and
just
let me
check
know.
it. Look, I'm
Yeah.
mainly interested in cake, so you could just send me a cake.
I sense the theme here. Yeah.
You
I don't
you brought it up. You brought up the cake, so there you
I don't bake either. My wife bakes. So I'll ask her.
go.
I don't know how that's going to survive shipping.
I don't mind if it's a bit soggy and like
I mean, it all goes to the same place anyway, as long as it tastes good,
exactly.
right?
It's still good. It's still gonna be good.
Next question is green, white, or orange?
Ugh, I don't like flags. Any kind of flag or
Okay.
nations. I don't like nation
Do you
states.
like any of the colors?
Yeah, they're all right. Grey is my favorite color.
Gray is your favorite color. That's very interesting. Why gray?
It's really relaxing. It's like a mist, a cloudy mist.
Okay. I could see
That's just
that.
for now. It changes day to day, but
Oh, sure.
you know.
You're allowed. No, actually, I'm pretty sure that when you're a child, you have to pick favorites of everything, and you're never allowed to adapt or change.
Oh
Or
shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're doing human wrong.
Oh, okay.
Try harder.
Try and do better. Yeah. Sorry about that. Do I lose the quiz or?
No, not yet. I mean, the last
Okay.
question will be sent to you telepathically. All right.
Okay.
So you open? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. There's the question. Take your time. Let me know.
I think yes.
Okay. Why
Yes.
yes?
It's obvious, isn't it? Like just yes, yes
Okay.
to the question that you
Okay.
sent me.
I mean, the question was, how can you say yes? And so there you go.
Yeah, I just proved it that I
Yeah.
can say yes.
Yeah.
People
Congratulations.
call me argumentative. I'm not. I'm constantly saying no. I've proved I can say yes.
You could say
Say
yes.
yes to.
Yeah.
I said yes to
You said
the
yes to
entirety
cake.
of yes.
I think,
Yes.
yeah, that's a big one. But congratulations. You got every answer either correct or incorrect. Good job.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, when we went to buy The Downfall of capitalism. We realized that was 5 easy payments of 1995 and one incredibly difficult payment of The Innocence of Mankind, and realized that we would just be funding capitalism. And we actually couldn't afford the last 1995 payment. And I couldn't find The Innocence of Mankind in this economy, 2025, right? I mean,
You're not gonna find it.
no,
No, it's gone.
we'll have to we'll have to hope the next generation can bring it back, I guess.
Yeah.
But Mel, thank you so
Sure.
much for joining me. I really
Thank you very much.
appreciate you being on here. I'm very excited to have you on because, again, we need weird, wonderful, unique stuff that anyone can find a place and get their, you know, their message out there. I might not like it. That's okay. That doesn't mean that other people shouldn't be able to find it.
Yeah. I think Fediverse, like, keep it weird. Keep it weird.
Right?
Yeah.
I love it. That's how we grow. We keep expanding and it's unique and all that. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. So thank you again so much for coming. And thank you to everyone out there that can hear this, that's watching this. Please go check out Mel's stuff. Again, even if you don't like it, it's
impossible.
So
they like it. Like,
oh,
it's
yeah.
impossible not to like it.
I mean, I've been
It's
told,
good, like.
I've been told from someone that knows firsthand that a record exec said it was shit, but you know.
Yeah, well, they changed their mind when they heard Pitchfork liked it.
They actually
So,
listen. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, Pitchfork liked it. Yeah, no, I changed my opinion then.
Yeah. Fickle humans.
Well, now I can make money from it if someone else says I can't. So, I guess. I don't know. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. I will catch you in the next episode. Have a great day, all. Bye.
Thank you.